So now let's get started on our mango salsa and our salmon. So I have here a piece of beautiful salmon fillet, and I like to keep the skin on because I love how crispy it gets. I know some people don't really like the taste of the skin, so if you don't like it, obviously you can just remove it and it'll still taste delicious, but I love the salmon skin, so I keep it on for the nice extra crispiness. And what we'll do is we'll pat it dry. And this is not an advertisement, but this has been one of my favorite blackened mixtures. So you can make it yourself, but this has worked for me every single time. And you have to make sure it's the seafood magic and not the salmon magic. You would think it would be salmon, but the seafood magic is just the right amount of saltiness and a little bit of spice for the blackened salmon. If you get the other one, I find it's just way too salty, and other mixtures haven't been as good. So this is Chef Paul Prudhomme. So this is one of the easy shortcuts, and it's one of my favorite meals because it is so easy, because you can get the mix and it's already done for you, and it's delicious. So every now and then it's okay to take the shortcuts. It's still homemade, but just with a little help. So we're gonna rub that over the skin. We'll do that for the other side. And I've had the salmon many, many times without the salsa or anything on top of it, and it's fantastic. So if you are crunched for time, or you don't have mangoes, or you don't want to make salsa, this by itself is perfect. So we just let that sit for a little bit, and we're using this as a side to the salmon, but you can use this as a dip for chips. Okay. Now there are some recipes that will tell you to use a ripe mango, and you can. This one is semi-ripe, but we're gonna do both. I have two mangoes, one is ripe and one is not, so we will do both so you have a little bit of texture. Lime juice. Okay. Add some cilantro. I'm going to squeeze a lime in there. Add a little salt and pepper. Mix it up. Yeah, this looks so beautiful. It's colorful, it's fresh, and that's going to be a nice topping or side for our salmon. Okay, so our mango salsa is done and our salmon has been marinating. What I'll do is I'll cut these into, should I do one, two, I'll do 2 pieces. Should be a pretty nice portion. So now let's I like to use a non-stick pan for this so that it doesn't stick, obviously. I've done stainless steel before and it's a little bit difficult, so just going to do a little bit of oil. And do about a medium-high heat. Just skin side down first. Now spoon a little mango salsa over it. And of course, my sprinkle of black pepper. And there you have it. This is our blackened salmon with mango salsa. Hear that crispy skin? Perfectly done. It's not too well or too rare. That's fantastic. Salmon is perfectly seasoned. It's not too salty, it's not too bland. And I would say this is restaurant quality. You can serve this with rice or on a salad if you want. But usually I just do maybe like roasted asparagus or just another side of veggies so that it's a really healthy meal, but it's just perfect. So now we're ready for dessert, and it's going to be really good. It's banana pudding, and we've given it some time to chill, and actually I made some overnight to make sure that it's nice and ready for us to try. So while one is still chilling, I have one for us to dig in and try. And at this point, the vanilla wafers are all nice and soft, and our cream has set. Let's take a test. It's perfect. It's like cake. The vanilla wafers just become kind of like cakey, and the cream is so light and fluffy, but it's also rich and it's decadent in a way that's not too cloyingly sweet too. You taste the bananas too. This is definitely a comfort food dessert. It's just so delicious and so addicting. I know the name doesn't sound that great, banana pudding, but it's fantastic. It's such a decadent treat. You're gonna love it. Hope you get a chance to make this and the salmon and the mango salsa. All good things, fast and easy, and it's gonna be a crowd pleaser. That's gonna do it for us here on Fantastic Living. Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you again next time.